When this dragon hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious GameMasters here, and today we are doing a deep dive on the Time Dragon as seen in the new Planescape setting. Time Dragons have figured out how to harness time. They can manipulate time, events that happened in the past or might even happen in the future. Mort's Planar Parade gives us 4 ages of dragons. The Wormling, which has a challenge rating of 5, Young, which has a challenge rating of 11, Adult, which has a CR of 18, and Ancient. And we'll check out its challenge rating in just a moment. Each of the various ages of Time Dragons have similar abilities, albeit the younger the dragon, the less potent the ability. Well, and some of them may not have developed the use of those abilities yet. We're not going to look too deep into the Wormling, Young, or Adult, as I really want to delve into the Ancient Time Dragon and its Lair Actions. When an Adult or Ancient Time Dragon is encountered in its lair, its challenge rating is increased by 1, and on an initiative of 20, it can take the following Lair Actions. Temporal Fling. The dragon will attempt to fling a would-be target forward in time. You'll need to make a DC 18 Wisdom save, else you will take 4d12 psychic damage and be sent 1 round forward in time. If this happens, you will simply vanish for the duration, then reappear in the vacant space when the effect ends. Temporal Lag. Time around you will slow down. In essence, you can either move or take an action, but not both. You also are not able to take a reaction or a bonus action. Timeline Divergence. The Time Dragon can pick a space that it will fit and can exist in both the space it currently is in as well as the unoccupied space. When it takes an action or moves, it can pick which version of itself makes that move or performs that action. Take heed, however, because if something can target both instances, the dragon gets to decide which one is affected. There are also regional effects, effects that mess with the area around where the Time Dragon has made its lair, the land itself. Time Dilation. Time fluctuates within 3 miles of the lair. Short rests within that area take either 2 hours or 10 minutes. It's DM's call there. Timelessness. Beasts, humanoids, and plants within 3 miles will age only 1 year for every 10 years that pass. Should the Time Dragon die, then those regional effects will fade over 1d10 days. Now, one regional effect that isn't in this list is the time to hit up the thumbs up button, in which if you hit the thumbs up button on this video, it helps to spread it out to more eyes across the region, and I in turn give you my eternal thanks. Also, before we jump into the Ancient Time Dragon stat block, I need to thank these temporal supporters. Their contributions to my channel make it so that I do not need to take on sponsored ads, which we all skip anyways, and I cannot thank them enough. If you'd like to throw some support my way by becoming a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll leave a link down in the description. Now, the Ancient Time Dragon is gargantuan in size, has an armor class of 22, and has 29d20 plus 232 hit points. It has a strength of 28, its dexterity is 14, its constitution is 26, its intelligence is 27, its wisdom is 18, and its charisma is 23. It has a challenge rating of 26, except for when it's encountered in its lair, then its CR is a whopping 27. If the Ancient Time Dragon dies, it undergoes a cycle of rebirth, in which its soul will materialize as a solid egg on a random plane of existence. The egg itself is immune to all damage, and after 1d100 years, it will rehatch into a wormling, and it will retain all of its memories and knowledge that it previously knew. Like other ancient dragon types, it too has legendary resistance, in which it can choose to succeed a failed save. For actions, the Ancient Time Dragon has multi-attack, where it can make 3 rend attacks, and it has Time Breath. This is a breath weapon in the form of a 90-foot cone of light. Non-magical items and vegetation in that area crumble to dust. And creatures must make a DC 24 Constitution save, else they would take 8d12 force damage, and is magically weakened as it desynchronizes from the time stream. This desynchronization gives the creature the poison condition, and attack rolls against it have advantage, and other creatures that it attacks have resistance to all damage that it deals. The Ancient Time Dragon also has Time Gate, in which it will open a portal that links to a specific location on any plane of existence. At a specific point in time, up to 8,000 years from the present, either into the past or into the future. As for reactions, the Ancient Time Dragon has the following. Reactive Rend. It can perform its base rend attack as a reaction to being hit or after it uses its legendary resistance. Slow Time. It can target a creature that was weakened by its time breath, and that creature's speed becomes 0. Fix my mic. Time Slip. When a successful attack is made against the Ancient Time Dragon, Time Slip allows it to take half the damage, provided it can see the attacker. Then the dragon can immediately teleport up to 60 feet away. Now, my biggest burning question is, do you think that any of this could potentially hint at the return of the Chronomancer? That was always a character that I loved to include in my campaign, and my players loved playing as them, back in the day. And, I'd love to see it updated to 5th edition rules. Let me know your thoughts both on the Time Dragon and the possibility of the Chronomancer's return. How would you use a Time Dragon in your game? Let me know down in the comments, and until next our paths cross, may you not slip out of the time stream.